I woke up today and I rejoice because I was able to breathe properly. My chest did not ache quite as badly as it had yesterday or the day before. I did not feel the urge to heave, to release the poison I swallowed, the vile-flavored tears that used to run down my cheeks like a silent waterfall, to expunge the wasted memories of doing nothing but lying on my bed with my head facing the wall, trying to see how long I could hold each breath before I was forced to inhale depression. It's supposed to come on slowly, to sneak up on me when you least expect it, but that was not my experience. Depression crushed over me as if it were a tidal wave, and I, a tiny, insignificant grain of sand. The waves washed over me, pulled me back into the abyss, into the darkness, and I had no idea where I was. I had no idea what was happening to me. All that I knew was that I had never felt so empty. So someone had punched a hole through my chest and allowed a frigid draft to pass right through me, and it was so scary, because I had no idea that emptiness could make my bones ache with such grief. So I started to walk around with my back hunched over as though I were ashamed, and perhaps I was, because what was my excuse for having a heart that was so heavy I could barely carry it on my own? And in case you're wondering, no, my life has never been a pity party. I don't cry with woe every time the blade goes out through me. When the devil makes a home in your veins, I dare you to tell him that he is welcome. I dare you to allow him to feed off of you piece by piece until you are nothing but a silhouette, a shadow of pain and utter nothingness. One day you may see that I never did enjoy this insanity, and that maybe you do not need to mock me when I could not force myself to get up in the morning. You don't understand that some days took all of my strength to leave the house, took all of my courage to talk to people, knowing only that I was worthless, that some days my greatest accomplishment was simply surviving. That when I opened up my wrist to allow tears to leak out like red rivers, it was not because I wanted to hurt you, it was not even because I wanted to hurt myself, it was not a cry for attention or for help, I was simply earning my scars, losing the battle every time I took a silver blade and tore myself open, but winning the war in the long run. Believe me when I said that I never meant to hurt you too. I just never realized how depression never targets only one soul. It distracts one while it feasts off the other. And now that my vision is no longer impeded by oversight, also known as exit signs, also known as suicide, I can see that every time I could not breathe for sobbing, it stabbed you in the heart because you loved me. And somehow you became my oxygen, learning how to breathe for me. And now I know that every time I said goodbye, you wondered whether it would be the last time, and that terrified you because you loved me. And maybe it killed you when I told you I wanted to end my life because you loved me. And maybe you couldn't sleep in my arms or train wrecks because I was alone and I was scared and I wanted you to hold me, and you knew that because you loved me. And I'm starting to think that your love is enough, that your love is plenty, that your love is as good a reason as any to continue to breathe. And now I find myself smiling without even thinking about it. I catch myself waking up and being thankful that I didn't die in my sleep rather than feeling bitterly resentful that I have to face another day. I'm feeling so much bravery. I'm learning how to stand on my own 2 feet instead of begging for crutches, and although I know it's not gone for good, I know that it's been 55 days since I've bled red rivers. It has been 14 weeks since I wrote a suicide note, and I've gone longer than I ever thought I could go without wanting to. So go to hell, depression. I have grown stronger, and your bitter words can no longer knock me over. I am still broken in a few small places, but listen to my words. They don't shake with pain and uncertainty. No, they hold steady with strength and clarity. Listen to my words, please. Just hear them out. I am still a little bit empty, but I am so goddamn proud.
That was incredible. That was incredible.